John Airy here with Articulation Times, your source for action figure news, with a retro figure review for you today, a Lieutenant Commander Data from 1993's Star Trek The Next Generation line from Playmates. This is from the second wave. Let's open them up. Okay, so we got Lieutenant Commander Data out of his packaging, and I am just really excited. I was a huge Star Trek The Next Generation fan during its first run. I was in middle school at the time and just loved the show. Couldn't get enough of it. And when I heard about these figures coming out, I had my parents rush me over to Toys R Us, and I bought every single one of them with my allowance, and was really excited about it. This figure holds up to my memories of it. It really is fun. Let's start first with the articulation on Lieutenant Commander Data from the second wave here. He has a swivel on the head, he has swiveling on the shoulders, a hinge on the elbow, and that's about it for the upper body. He has some swiveling here in the hips. He has a swivel here where the leg meets the pelvis, and then a hinge on the knee. So not an amazing amount of articulation, but back in '93 when this came out, it was sufficient and was pretty standard. One of the nice things about this figure is it has an action feature, and that is the panel that opens up in Lieutenant Commander Data's arm here, revealing his inner workings, and you can close it like so, although this isn't closing as well as I'd like, but it's an old figure. It's been sitting on a shelf for a long time, and then you can open it back up. So that's kind of a nice action figure feature. Also, something else that I find, forgot about this articulation right here with the swiveling upper arm. So you can move it like so, which is nice. Okay, back to the accessories. He comes with a phaser, of course. Most of these figures came with a phaser, and it just slips right onto his palm there using this little piece of plastic. And so it fits really snug into his hand, and it's hard to get rid of it, which is good. Fits in there real secure. Also, he has a little tricorder that fits into his other hand about the same way, and the tricorder will sit nicely in his little side pouch here, and he is good to go for his away mission. My favorite accessory that he comes with is the communicator stand. Yeah, it's a display stand shaped like a communicator. Awesome. And it just pegs into the bottom of his foot like so, and you have a figure ready to display, which is great. He also has this little scanner thing, which I never equipped him with because I always thought it looked kind of silly in his hands, so I didn't put it with him. One of the things I didn't like about this wave of figures, or really the line in general, you had these weird colored accessories, and the reason they made them all different colors, Lieutenant Commander Data's accessories were purple, Captain Picard I think had silver or gray accessories. This way you could tell whose accessories went to who, which kind of makes sense, but I think it took away from the character a little bit because, I mean, Lieutenant Commander with Data with purple accessories I think just looks kind of dumb. I wish these were the original silver or metal looking accessories like Captain Picard's. Other figures in the line had like green and purple and blue, and it just, like I said, it took away from the figure, and I just didn't like them very much. This is from the second wave of figures. If you remember, this wave of figures featured the crew in their original uniform, so no collar here. This is that jumpsuit uniform from I think, was it the first 2 seasons? Sorry, nerding out here. Also, the second wave featured trading cards with each figure. So here I have the Lieutenant Commander Data trading card. I'm sure this is going to be worth a lot of money someday, so hold on to your trading cards. You remember those days back in the 90s when trading cards were supposed to be worth a lot of money? Yeah. So overall, I love this figure. I think it's just really awesome. The original price on him, this actually has the original Walmart sticker on the package, and that package here, I don't know if you can see it, $4.76 for this guy. I ended up getting him at a swap meet for $3, so I think I got a pretty good deal. And I need to go back and just pick up all the other figures that they have because these are just awesome. So that's my review of Lieutenant Commander Data from Playmates' second wave of Star Trek The Next Generation figures. You can send me your comments, contact@articulationtimes.com, that's the email address, or leave me a message on the Facebook page, Twitter account, anywhere else you want to leave me a message. For Articulation Times, I'm John Airy. Keep collecting.